All right, you guys, we are going to talk about figurative language, and most of these we have talked about before, so this should just be a good refresher for you. So the first one we have is a simile. A simile is a comparison of two things using the words like or as. He was as angry as a hornet defending its hive. So we're comparing the boy to a hornet, and it's saying that he's angry. Which of the following is a simile? A, my dog is a pig when he eats. B, my dog eats like a pig. C, my dog devours donuts. Or D, my dog eats a ton of food each day. The answer is B, because it uses the word like and it's comparing the dog to a pig. Metaphor. A metaphor is a direct comparison of two things. It does not use like or as. A lot of times it says something is something else. So an example would be, she is a bear when she wakes up in the morning. We're comparing whoever she is to a bear. Probably means that she's really grumpy in the morning. Which of the following is a metaphor? A, my parents think my little sister is an angel. B, I think my sister is as devious as a fox. C, she has my parents snowballed. Or D, my silly sister Sally is 6. The best answer is A. It is not B, because B, it is a comparison, but it uses the words as devious as a fox. And A is correct because it says my little sister is an angel, comparing the sister to an angel. Onomatopoeia. I know a lot of you guys like this one. An onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like the sound it names, so it imitates that sound. So the kettle began to screech when the water started to boil. So the onomatopoeia in that sentence would be screech. Which of the following is an onomatopoeia? A, when we woke, a storm greeted us. B, the thunder sounded like a freight train barreling towards us. C, the thunder boomed all around us. Or D, it's raining cats and dogs outside. Which one is an onomatopoeia? C, the onomatopoeia in that sentence is boomed, the sound word. Like bang, crash, ding, honk, all of those would be onomatopoeias. Alliteration, this one is fun. Last week we kind of talked about our names and using alliterations. So alliteration is repeating sounds at the beginning of words, and it's usually consonant sounds. Please plan to be present at Paul's pirate party. What sound is repeated? The P sound. Which of the following is an example of alliteration? A, the flowers in the garden beckoned me. B, my grandma has a green thumb. C, Ryan gives Rachel red roses regularly. Or D, the garden is a rainbow of colors. The best answer is C. Ryan, Rachel, red roses, and regularly. Personification, this one is my personal favorite. Personification is when an object is given human qualities. The kite danced happily across the sky. So it's giving the kite the qualities of a human, because humans can dance. Kites don't technically dance. So which is an example of personification? A, my brother is a library of information. B, it is time to hit the books. C, the book was begging me to pick it up and start reading it. Or D, Ben likes books about baseball. The best answer, the one that is personification, is C. It's personifying the book because books can't beg. Hyperbole. A hyperbole, this is probably the one I use the most. A hyperbole is an extreme exaggeration. I've told you a million times, don't wait until the last minute to study for the test. I know that I say that a lot to you guys. I've told you a million times. I haven't actually told you a million times. That's why it's an extreme exaggeration. So which of the following is an example of hyperbole? A, dad sounds like a saw when he sleeps. B, it's B says, he's been sleeping forever. C, Bill got up on the wrong side of the bed today. Or D, the bed is calling my name. Which one is hyperbole and exaggeration? The answer is B. He's been sleeping forever. This is the one that we have not talked about yet, but an idiom is a common saying with a meaning completely different from its dictionary meaning. So here's an example. It says, I'm exhausted. I think I'll try to catch some Z's. If you're trying to catch some Z's, what are you doing? You're trying to get a little nap in or go to sleep. So which of the following is an idiom? A, hold your horses. If I told you to hold your horses, what am I trying to tell you? B, he is a racehorse when he runs. C, clip clop, Sam rode her horse along the path. Or D, Gabby treats her horse like a princess. Which one is an idiom? It would be A, hold your horses. If I say hold your horses, I mean hold on a second, wait just a minute, be patient. I don't actually mean to go and grab your horses and hold them. Just mean wait a second, be patient. The answer is A. All right, so we're gonna practice just a couple. Just as musicians need to practice their skills to make beautiful music, writers must do the same to make great sentences and stories. This sentence is an example of which one? My parents are going to kill me when they see my report card. Would that be a simile, a metaphor, idiom, hyperbole, or personification? It would be D, hyperbole, because parents won't actually kill you for a bad report card. They might be really mad. The thirsty tomato plant gulped the rainwater. The thirsty tomato plant gulped up the rainwater. What would that be? Simile, metaphor, idiom, hyperbole, or personification? I would say personification because tomato plants don't actually gulp like humans do. You should see her jump. She is a kangaroo. Simile, metaphor, idiom, hyperbole, or personification? What if I eliminated C, D, and E, and we had A and B left? Simile or metaphor? Which one is it? It is a metaphor because it says she is a kangaroo. It does not use like or as. Don't let the cat out of the bag. What is that? Alliteration, personification, onomatopoeia, simile, or idiom? This one is an idiom because if I say don't let the cat out of the bag, I mean don't tell a secret. Just like don't spill the beans, don't tell a secret. I don't actually mean to not let the cat, a actual cat, get out of a bag. That would be silly. The race car zoomed around the track. What would that be? It would be an onomatopoeia because which word is the onomatopoeia? The onomatopoeia is zoomed. Melissa is as sweet as candy. Would it be alliteration, personification, onomatopoeia, simile, or idiom? It would be a simile because it's comparing Melissa to candy and it uses the words as. Okay, we'll do this one and then we will stop. Which of the following sentences contains a simile? Sheila looks like her mom. B, I like pizza and pop. C, she is almost as fast as her brother. Or D, that shirt is bright like the sun. Which is the best example of a simile? The answer is D. It's comparing the shirt to the sun. To say she looks like her mom, that's not really comparing two different things. Comparing a human to a human. Also, same thing with C. You're comparing a girl to her brother. You're not comparing two different things. And then B, I like pizza and pop. Well, I like ice cream, but I'm not comparing anything in that sentence. Just like I like pizza and pop. Yes, it uses the word like, but it's not comparing it. All right. So that is your quick lesson on simile, on figurative language. So I want you to use that to complete your task cards, and good luck.